Part 2. Anyway, Henry was coming down that track at a frolicking speed. "Help me," he called, "help me," he said. He continued down the line. It was too late. No. All traffic had to be stopped. Henry laid there. Hey, can someone help me? Hey. So the top hat came on Emily. What happened, Henry? I ran into James's train by accident. I ended up derailing. The coal had spilt out, and all of a sudden, a bunch of thieves started taking the coal. Here we go. Let's take the truck. Hey. They started taking the truck. Thomas moved out of the way, and he tried to stop the truck. But he moved a little bit too slow. Instead of stopping the truck, he ended up derailing himself. That was easily fixable, and he went after the truck. "Come back here, coal thieves! Y'all were the same thieves that derailed you on Bow." Sorry," they said as a grand chase ensued. Dana, he called. "Somebody join in." Percy came in the last second. "Help out," he said. The line was stopped, waiting for the truck up ahead. Percy was stopped at the stopper station, but even the truck was too strong and knocked him off the stopper. "Oh no," he called. "Oh no. I'd like to better push me up a hill." Percy was inches away from falling off the hill. Hey, he said. Hey. "Gravity's not exactly friendly," he said as he fell off. But the truck came rolling down. And the next thing that happened, the truck rolled down, and Thomas happened to get into contact with it again. Ugh. "Cut, Jill," he said as just the coal spilled all over the track. "Janet," he said. "How good job!" More clever than they think. But they ran away. "Dang it," he said. "Guess I'll never be able to capture those coal thieves." "Don't doubt yourself," said Rebecca. "You still have a little bit of hope." Henry had been put back onto the rails, and after he had gotten repaired, came back better than ever. "Helpful, Henry, you learned your lesson." "It wasn't my fault, though." "I understand, Henry. Sometimes we just have accidents. You have to deal with the consequences that arise. But anyway, Henry, just in case you didn't know, life sometimes will be difficult. And it's up to you to realize that." "Okay," said Henry. He continued along the track. However, though, something hit upon Henry. The next thing he knew, he saw two cars, looking almost the exact same, starting to frolic down a hill. "Uh-oh," he's called. "That doesn't look good." And he knew exactly what it was. Hey, Hey, he said. The cars were rolling down the hill. Help me, said James. I'm being used as a coal theft locomotive. I don't want to be part of any way associated with this. Save me. I don't know what to do, said Henry. Okay, he said as he was going to crash in a second. Hey, Gordon, get to the front. Brake whenever you get to me, okay? Okay, he said. Gordon and I got into the front. And as soon as Henry, he backed up, and as soon as Henry came, they all started braking. James tried his best to brake, but the driver, the thieves weren't doing any favors to him. The train, he said. The train was a crash into the rock, he said. Actually, continue letting it go. What, the coal spill everywhere. The next thing he did, he ran into the rock, and they all came out of the rock in a crashing manner. Gordon came out of the rock in a crashing manner, and the cargo spilled everywhere. Well, nighttime had filmed. Well, they laid there, waiting and waiting. The next morning, everything had been cleaned out. Thank you for stopping the coal thieves, Henry. Even if you did sort of wreck everything, at least you stopped the coal thieves. Oh, thank you, sir, he said. That was nice to do a favor. However, though, he noticed something up ahead, and it was a locomotive, a express train. Hey, said Rebecca. Hey, they're trying to steal my coal. They don't have any more coal to steal. No, they're stealing the coal from my box. They continue dumping wood into her firebox. Continue stealing the coal. Go into where the passenger's bunker is. It should suffice for right now. It won't, said Rebecca. It won't. Rebecca knew if she happened to reach the next curve up ahead, she would be done for. Couple up, he said, as he continued down. They continued chucking wood and chucking coal into the area. He braked as hard as he could. Next up ahead was the corner. He closed his eyes, waiting for a sudden crash. Oh, said Rebecca, I'm about to well, she said, as she continued leaning on her side up towards the curve. The next thing that happened, she came up towards the curve of the hill, and she suddenly stopped. Oh, she called. She rocked up the hill, Corey, and she ended up stopping in the nick of time. Oh, thank you, Henry. You're welcome, Rebecca. But, she said, I don't think the crash I did sort of have a derailment. Oh, I see that, said Henry. Eventually, the two coal thieves were found. They were put back on the line. Well, she said, they were doing a bunch of stuff, Henry. Arrest them now. This is what I'm hat. And eventually the two coal thieves got arrested. Thanks a lot, Henry. Without you, we would have never got the coal thieves arrested. Well, it's always nice to help. And Tom had decided that Henry would be a nice pig on the railway. There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight, red and green and round and blue. They're the really useful crew, all with different rules to play. On Timothy sheds are far away, down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends. John Bell had a derailment. The coal thieves were stealing it, but then Henry came today, and he really saved the day. Rebecca had a bad crash, but Henry rescued her from the rash. The coal thieves got arrested. Now Henry's part of this railway. There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight, red and green and brown and blue. They're the really useful crew, all with different rules to play. On Timothy sheds are far away, down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends. Thomas, he's the cheeky one. James is vain but lots of fun. Percy pulls the bell on time. Gordon thunders down the line. Emily really knows her stuff. Rebecca toots and huffs and puffs. Henry likes to help and share. The trucks, well, let's say they're square. They're 2.